boom. Hi, I'm making a sketchbook tour. I wanted to do one of these for so long, and I've tried to make them before. I just never edited them or posted them, but this time I'm doing it for real because this sketchbook is a beast. And I spent a very long time making this one and working on it and just doing it. And I feel like I did a lot of like pretty solid improvement in it. So here we go. Also, if you see this, it's to cover personal information. And I also might have some jump cuts or whatever because I don't want you to see some personal shit. But anyways, not the point. Let's go. Okay. Just covering my phone number and whatever. So this is the first page. Yeah, I didn't really use the first page. I accumulate a lot of stickers though. And I didn't put any stickers on the front of this sketchbook. So I decided, fuck it, I'll put them all in the front, and I also have them in the back as well, just because I was like, I don't have anywhere to fucking put them. So yeah. First page. First page is always whack. It's true. It is a fact. Yeah. So here's the first page. I'll just flip through and point things out, I guess. My first page is always different. I try to start them off with like self-portraits, but I don't know. It doesn't always happen like that sometimes. I really like this. This is the start of a character that doesn't have a name or anything, just someone that I tend to draw very often. Yeah, some hands practice. This was when I just finished watching Final Space with my boyfriend, so I drew a little Kato. Love that guy. Yeah, some like poor studies. They're not very good. Here's some people that I drew on the bus. Oh, by the way, I started this sketchbook in December of 2019, like right at the beginning of the month. And I finished it like September of 2020. So it took me a long fucking time, and I didn't actually fully finish it, but we'll get to that. Pictures of my cats, a little lizard man screaming, a picture I drew of my boyfriend from a picture that I took, a fish tank. This was an idea for either like an animation or a zine or something, and I still kind of want to do something with it, but I don't know, we'll see. This was just swatches of some markers I got from the dollar store and whatever. I do a lot of like taping. I tape a lot of things into my sketchbook, and I kind of just use it for everything. I write notes down, I write anything and everything. So there's a lot of like scrapbook-esque things in it. Yeah, more fun stuff. I actually drew this when I was at work because I used to work at a coffee shop, and I would open normally, so it would be really fucking slow in the mornings. Like I would get like 2 customers or something, so I would basically spend my mornings working, draw, make coffee, just hang out. It was good. But yeah, I do really like this. I might revisit this concept again and improve upon it, but we'll see. Yeah, this little lemur guy, very fun. I saw him at the zoo. Got some worm on a string, a little smiley guy, just some fun stuff. A little skull that doesn't look so great. More stuff. As you can see, this is an example of me covering shit and coming back to it. I do that a lot actually in this sketchbook. There's a lot of pages that I added onto after I drew them, and I just covered them, or I drew stuff on top of them, or I just like blacked it out. I don't know. There were some like life studies there, but obviously you can't see them. Testing out a little lino print that I did, a little eyeball, which I like. I think he's cool. More studies, just a random character. This was a self-portrait that I did. This is all stuff again that I probably ended up doing at work. Yeah. this was planning for some characters that I was going to make a comic about that I never got around to. I always do these like intense, crazy planning stages and I never actually do anything with it. So do with that as you will. I think this was around Christmas. Yeah, this was around Christmas. These aren't like great. They kind of just are what they are. I was gonna rearrange my apartment, so I was like planning outlines and stuff. More stuff that I did at work, probably. A self-portrait, a little cat. I really liked how this turned out, and I did a full painting of it. I may or may not insert a picture of the final painting here. We'll see how editingly does. But yeah. More stuff that I just covered. I drew this at work. This was probably all at work as well. I actually really like how this hand looks. I was like drawing my own hand. I don't know. I like how this one looks. More just random stuff. This comic actually came to me in a dream, and I woke up and I was like, I need to get this down. And yeah, you can read it. It is what it is. Pictures of my cats. There's a lot. I draw my cats a lot. So you'll see a lot of that here. Here's like stuff that I taped in. Just random like sketchbooky stuff. A lot of this again done at work. Yeah, I'm gonna skip these pages. Yeah. And yeah, just more like this was all planning for like Christmas stuff that I was doing, and then just like a random page. There is probably something else under here and I just covered it up. I don't know. That's a big theme in this sketchbook. More random stuff. There's a lot of spelling errors, so don't look at those. Don't bother reading. Like I said, I do a lot of writing in my sketchbook. So a little self-portrait. This was planning for my business card, which I did actually finish the design. I just never got them printed. Yeah, just random stuff. Did that at work probably. This is some like studies that I kind of just put together in a page. Like this was on the train, and this was like at one of my friends' places. Yeah. Another study that I went back in and colored after the fact, which I like how this turned out. I always do these. Like I draw like my perspective when I'm drawing a lot, especially when I'm out in public. This was when I was on the bus. And then this I drew while I was on the phone with my boyfriend once upon a time. And a lot of people really like this. I don't know overly how I feel about it. I feel like the character's a little bit stiff, but I don't know. It's cute. I might do something similar again. More random stuff. Lots of stuff from when I was working. Yeah. I taped this in. This is a life study that I gave up on halfway through because I was at a diner with some of my friends, but I got a decent amount away. More just like stuff from at work, a little comic that I kind of did about how I was feeling. This was planning for a commission that I never ended up doing, but I might do it eventually. And like just random like from putting my cup down. I was gonna do hourly comic day. I didn't do one fucking hour. Yeah, more commission planning. I really like this little guy. You guys aren't even ready for this. Wah, 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 wah. Ugh. I love this. So fun, so cute. My favorite part in the whole sketchbook, truly. A little like Medusa looking girl. And then I have this like parchment paper down so the pastel from this page doesn't like go over. But yeah, I really like how this eye turned out. I was experimenting and I used some Posca pen over oil pastel, and I didn't think it would work, but it actually worked quite nicely. So yeah. Just another random page of shit. This is kind of cute. This was planning for the Valentine's Day art piece thing that I did for my boyfriend because I love him and I love making him art. Just more random like doodles and stuff. There's a plant thing that I drew. I have this clown my boyfriend also has a clown very, very similar that I got at a thrift store, and they matched, and it was so cute. I might put a picture here, we'll see, but I decided to draw the little clown. And I used some like metallic watercolor over it, which I just adore. I love metallic paint. More random shit. Yeah, there was stuff under here, but again, I like covered it, and I like how this looks. I think it's cool. Oh, one day I had like huge inspiration for this whole comic, and I did like this is all planning for it, this is all planning for it, and I never actually ended up doing it. It was gonna be about a really gorgeous girl that is so hot, and she's like not a succubus, but like, you know, she's like fucking hot, everyone wants to bang her, whatever, but the thing is, she fucking reeks. Like, she is the nastiest smelling girl. And that's really as far as I got, but who knows, maybe I'll go back to it at some point. More stuff that I blocked out and then just painted over with like Posca pens and stuff. This is actually, this is funny, this is candle wax that I didn't do it, I did it on purpose. I like spilt it purposefully into my sketchbook, and then I put Mod Podge all over it, and then I painted it. So it's kind of just like chunky, I don't know, it's like a sensory experience. I like it. More stuff that I covered up. This is actually, it says, look, this is a little, I wanted to draw one day. Like, I wanted to do art, but I didn't necessarily want to draw. So I decided to do some color matching studies. So there's these like little dots all around the page. And young man, please. I did this page a long time before I did the color matching. I was just going through my sketchbook looking at stuff that I could color match. So yeah, that's what these little dots are. And I think I did like a pretty solid job. I did some more on another page that look a little better, but young man, please. But it is what it is. I'm planning for a zine that I still am going to do eventually. But yeah. This was like right when Corona became a thing, like back in March. I drew this at work. Just some more random stuff. Picture of my cat. More stuff that I covered up. Just random shit. I like how this spread looks, like these two pages. I think they look really cute together. Greg and May from Night in the Woods. Very cute. I do like that a lot. I drew these before I finished the game, so I didn't have a solid grasp on what the characters were actually like. So I know they're a little off from how I would probably draw them humanized now, but they're still cute. I draw a lot of people with like snot and like vomit and bodily fluids just because I think it's fun. Yeah, just my cats, random stuff. I like how this looks, and this I do like as well. But yeah, I write my inner monologue a lot. Like I'm fucking Max Caulfield from Life is Strange or some shit, but whatever. Yeah. More random stuff. This is like gold paint. I like doing this little effect. I like to draw in like little boundaries within a big page. I don't know, it's just what I like. It makes it a little bit more easier to like get shit down. I don't know. But I like sometimes putting gold around it to make it look like it's in a frame. So that's kind of what I did here. And there's just some little guys. I like how this looks. This was a sketch that I did originally, and I did a full painting of, but I never posted it, so maybe I'll put a picture of it here. Maybe I'll post it someday. We'll see. And it's of the fucking premier of the province. I think that's it. Jason Kenney with worms, because he's got fucking worms for brains. Anyways, fuck that guy. This is cute. I did this with like chalk pastels that I got in an art subscription box. And I actually like how this turned out. I'm not a huge chalk pastel person. I like oil pastels more, but this is still cute. Just like random shit. Nothing overly exciting. This is kind of cute though. I do like how that turned out. But yeah, this is something one of my old regulars wrote on a napkin, and I just taped it in because I always do that. Just random stuff. Like I said, my sketchbook isn't all art. I just fucking, yeah. This was my Animal Crossing character at one point when I was really, like, right when New Horizons came out and everyone was just playing Animal Crossing nonstop. I played Animal Crossing for like 5 months straight, and then I kind of slowed down, and I haven't played it in a while. But yeah, another picture of my cat. This is really messy. This is like right at the beginning-ish of quarantine, like the first couple of months. And I was going through a little bit of a rut, clearly, because it's not a lot of anything. But yeah, just kind of like random stuff. This was like right when I finished Night in the Woods for the first time, so that was fun. Fucking Homestuck fan art in 2020. Who am I? And then a little Bill Cipher and just some more random shit. Like, I wasn't doing art consistently at this point, so I was just trying to get out of my rut, just pushing through. This is kind of cute though. This picture of my cat that I drew and this little caterpillar. This is like swatching and just some random eyes. Some like pearlescent ink that I got in a subscription box, an art subscription box. And then I just drew some like faces over the mixing. This cat, he is being difficult. Jeez Louise. Yeah, this is what I did with the little inks. I think it's kind of cute. Is that me? I don't know. We'll see. And then a little man. Some more just random stuff. Very, as you can see, just fucking random shit. Oh, and then that's my cat. And then there's this guy who's also a cat. I wanted a new sketchbook, but I didn't have the money to buy a new sketchbook because I was just sick of doing this one. So I decided to make a brand new sketchbook within a sketchbook. So like from here on out, I was like, I'm gonna have the motivation that I always have when I start a new sketchbook, because that's just how it goes. We all know the feeling when you get a new one and you're like, oh, I'm gonna make 6 pages in one day. That's what I wanted. It didn't quite work, but it did help. So I just painted this page black and start and end date. I started doing it. I wanted to finish it in 2 weeks. That didn't fucking happen. See, April 28th. I didn't finish this till September. Anyways, not the point. I started with the 100 Faces challenge that I did not get very far in, but this is the furthest I've ever gotten doing the challenge. So, yeah, I do like how some of these turned out. Like, I actually really like how these two right here came out. And I like how these two did as well. Yeah. This one I tried to do in a little bit more stylized way. I used like a gold gel pen for all this shiny stuff. And yeah. Planning for like an animation or something probably. I do a lot of planning for animations that I never make. Maybe someday. Yeah. This is a sketch that I did for a digital drawing I did of my boyfriend. I talk about him a lot, but anyways, not the point. And some faces. I really love how this clown turned out. I think it's so cute. I do really, really like this. I did this with like Posca pens and just like a random like micron or something. And then some like life studies, some stuff. These little trees are kind of cool. A self-portrait that's not very good. Oh, stuff that I wanted to do on my Animal Crossing island. And then this little guy, which I really like. And this guy, I actually really like how it turned out. I think it's cool. And then all these, like, creatures, waiting for the bus. I like how that turned out as well. This was around May, and I drew a single mermaid. Well, 2, I guess. This is, a dead rose that I fucking taped in here just for the hell of it. A worm. Just, like, more random shit. This is a redraw of something I did, like, when I was, like, 15, maybe. So, yeah. Just random stuff. Oh, this was all planning. I just moved, so this was planning for... I have like a fake fireplace, or a fireplace that's been decommissioned or whatever, so it's just like a wooden flat thing. So I was like planning for what I wanted to paint in there, and I ended up settling for a similar mix of like these two. More random stuff. I did this digital, like I drew this and then I colored it digitally. I think it looks good. This I love. This I do really like. This turned out really good. I think this is one of my favorite things in the sketchbook. And then a little self-portrait. And some planning for a commission that I'm almost finished for my friend Meg. More planning for that. Little cats. Oh, I got a hole punch, so I tested it out. A little tomato soup that I had, like a little one of those like cups that I got at like Value Village. Yeah, just like random shit. I was swatching all of the like iridescent metallic acrylics that I have. Yeah. And then this, I like how this turned out actually. This looks really good. I just went in with like a black Prismacolor and I like drew the design, not the design, the like this guy, and then I colored it with watercolors and I think it looks cute. And then this was a technique that I saw somewhere that I wanted to do to try and help get a steady hand. Oh, like, good lord, this fucking cat. Stop biting that. Ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, just to get like a better grasp on brush pen control. Because like, I'm pretty good with a brush pen, but it's always good to practice. And then a little bird with a worm and just random shit. I drew that. It was on my desk. There's a lot of mixed media in this sketchbook. Just shit that I covered up, some swatches, a life drawing that never saw the light of day. Some weird fucking cats and some weird dudes. This is for, I posted this on the cat Instagram account that I run when we were about to get our kitten. Dr. Now, whatever his name is, from my 600-pound life, because I was watching that for a while. Just like more random stuff. Yeah, nothing overly exciting. As you can see, I was starting to like lose steam, lose motivation towards the end of this. This is like a little whatever, little comic, I guess. Yeah. My boyfriend's sleeping. Some mountains that I drew. Actually, okay, even though the sketchbook is like basically dead, these mountains, I do really like how they turned out. I drew these in the car while we were driving to BC, so that was nice. And just some more stuff from when I was in BC. Well, the drive there and the drive back, I did a tally on how many bowlers we saw, and I think it was like 15 or 16. There was a lot. Just more stuff, more drawing from when I was in BC. I colored these after. And then these I drew not in BC. This is Bandit. I love how this turned out. I think it's so cute. And then this was supposed to be the sky. And yeah, as you can see, this sketchbook is basically dead. This is kind of cool though. I do like how this turned out. But yeah, this is also kind of cute. This is shit that I drew for TikTok. Yeah, this is like the last good thing in this sketchbook. And I spent way longer than I should have on it, but I actually really like how it turned out with like all the detail with the ink around it and stuff. Yeah. I was just drawing like the shapes of the stuff on the back. And then just like more random shit. This I like too, actually. This is kind of cute. Ugh, I tried to draw like realism, or not realism, but like slightly more realistic from what I normally draw for memory. And like, these are creepy as fuck, and I hate them. And swatching. And yeah, I got a new sketchbook. And there's like this many pages left. But yeah. So, I started it, December 8th, and I finished it, or started, yeah, December 8th, and then September 19th of 2020. Yeah, fuck this beast. I love it. There's a lot in it, but fuck, thank God it's over. Thanks. Check out my Instagram and shit. Bye.